My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
It was only a little over 17 minutes in length, but it is said to be the most remembered and the most memorized speech in American history. 50 years ago, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. addressed a crowd of 250,000 people gathered in Washington, D.C. He called on the people of the various states and the government of these United States to live up to the principles espoused in the Declaration of Independence. But it was not, as many have falsely claimed, a call for civil rights. In fact, in my view, Reverend King was not a champion of civil rights. He was a champion of God-given rights. Reverend King made clear in his famous address that the liberty and the equality before the law that he was demanding did not originate in human government. The right to equality before the law is not a civil right. It is a right ordained by God, and therefore a right that civil government has a duty to protect and to defend. Reverend King quoted from the Old Testament books of Amos and Isaiah, and he made subtle references to Psalm 30 and to the New Testament book of Galatians. And when he said that he hoped his children would be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character, he was applying God's fixed eternal standard, not a changeable, man-made one. And unlike many modern-day welfare state proponents, Reverend King's demands were right because they were based on a righteous pretense. In both private and in public policy, we should always remember that God created only one race, the human race, and therefore all elevation or denigration of individuals or groups based on their skin color is immoral, and it's shameful because it violates the law of nature and of nature's God. This is Michael Anthony Peroutka for Institute on the Constitution, bringing you the American View.